Boston, 2015. Diane Jacobs hat. A couple miniatures by Christina Amato and her brilliant little taxidermied bindings. Shakespeare's Watchbook, 2 sonnets done by teenagers, programmed on Ruby on Rails, copper printed directly on the chip. Does sonnets 1 and 2 in Morse code. Erotic foredge, Gil Blas, bound in vellum. Bryce Shakespeare, all 44 volumes in design bindings by Zhana Privikova. And another beautiful publisher's bindings for a Knickerbocker set. Miniatures, The New Crop, across the top. Michael Kutch's new book, Illuminations. New work by Claire Louise, Grace Downs. Beautiful copy of Logic Game with all its bits. Whiteness, another by Claire. Wonderful, 2 different copies, one in rebound, one in publisher's binding, of N.O. Bodies, work in German on memoirs of a man's maiden years, early important 1907 transgender. Miniatures, Journal de Dames, complete, all its bits. Trudge of Insects, which is Bird Press up in Vermont. More Kutch and Diane Jacobs. Cuban music piece. Some interesting poster art. French chromolitho. Mindy's fabulous Declaration of Independence. Leslie Jerry's New York. Russell Moret, Gaylord's new book, which is stunning. Color change. Look at the skin, Florilegium. More Gaylord. Wolfgang Butka, and Genoa Pearson's newest. No shame. More Kutch. Balzac, illustrated by Joe. All kinds of cool little things. Hard to see because it's so subtle, but Van Gogh's letters on Rembrandt to his brother in manuscript by Andy Moore. Bindings, mostly North Bennett graduates and some others. Work by Sonia Sheets and Julie Stackpole and Colin Urbana, Sam Feinstein, Aaron Fletcher, etc. The House is Mine. Nancy Lowe's new work. Nice bits of old this and that. Accuprint. Peter Leosis out of Australia. A bunch of stuff of his. Bird Press. Words like dynamite. And subversive printing. Interesting little Mimeo piece. More by Mindy. Baskin. Gisela, remarkable collection of vaudeville, golden age of vaudeville, 1905 to 1910. 1907 to 1915. Just a who's who. Idos from Israel. Point Shoes. Gabby Cooksey's new book. Hiding in the Light, Homoerotic Watermarks. Carmen Miranda. Brothel book, French sort of back office piece. Remarkable. Random little bits of dirty this and that, and more, and still more. Dangerous Women is interesting, out of the Cohen collection, and part of Rizzoli just did a book of the same title, from images from that collection. Proof sheets from La Chapelle. Great little side piece, dime store. Philippine execution series of photographs, fucked up and photocopied with some great signatures in it. Wonderful album of U.S. capitals circa 1930. 2 volumes and on the order of 760 black and white images. Basically, the guy was offended by the WPA book on capitals, so he traveled the country shooting better images of the subject matter. Collection of Korean War photographs, a collection of World War II, all shot by a U.S. identified U.S. Intelligence officer, and hard to see, but a amazing collection of the demolition of the Howard, the old Howard, here in Boston. So that's about it. It's been a great fair thus far, and I hope you're able to make it, and if not, hope you'll be here next time.